Last time on DbdKmp Plays Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, Episode 5.
Well done, DbdKmp. Remember, Captain Mac will be crucial to your quest. Hi. It's hopeless. I give up. The query is frozen. People are sick. Grandpa is trapped. Some unfortunate things happen. Hey, guys, some unfortunate things happen, and my emulator has decided to crash, and I had to restart all over, so I'll have to catch you guys in the next video.
And welcome back, guys. So, anyway. Oh, great. I'll be right back. And welcome back. Welcome back to DbdKmp Plays Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, This is episode 6. And, yes, it turns out this is the field. Yes, I'm going to show off some things. Now, I actually went ahead and did the field before I went and bought some things, but I decided to do something off screen before I recorded this. And I have like 3 seeds. I meant to go back and get more, but anyway, I had some more. I got back with some more items. And let's see. I'm actually at level 9 at this round. And I probably have a lot less than what I had when I first got there. But right now, this is our current stats. And she beats us in speed, magic, accuracy, attack. And that's it. But anyway, because if you remember correctly, last time I bought to steal him before I went out here and did some things, and then my emulator decided to crash. Well, it was when I tried to do a save state. I don't know why, but it did. So, needless to say, I saved in 2 separate files just for the sake of that. But anyway, a lesson learned. So, this is going to be the time we're going to get to see one more piece of armor. And these guys are weak against... Well, it's not really weak against, but it's like they are, so... But, and I always say, never put her on auto. You can if you want to. These guys are literally weak against fire. If you're lucky, you can get them both in the same battle. So, yeah. I've never been able to get a battle where you can have a scorpion, a giant toad, and one of those, I can't think of their name now. Well, we're not gonna get it anyway. I think they're in another battlefield anyway, but... her magic is always more powerful than mine is. And that's the oddest thing about this character. See that? We now have all the equipment we can handle right at the moment, because that's all we can get. We could use a cheat code, but I'd have to manually put it in and all that stuff, and I'm just not going to. Now we have the same amount of armor as she has, but we have a plus because we're wearing a magic ring on our finger, with this being on our neck. And I don't know how the game works, but in this game, apparently you can wear shields over shields, and it works fairly good. So I can't really complain. especially armor over armor, which is not bad, and it doesn't really overly weigh you, like in some games, which is the thing. So we did that, and now we will continue on our story. And by that, of course, we gotta go up here. There is a field that we will be going up to that is a one-time chance unless you... I think there's actually two places. But we'll go over that later. Usually I come in here first anyway, before I do anything. But that's after, because if you don't know, you actually have to progress the story by actually going into the town, going into her house, and having that little chat. If without that, you can't go into this place. And of course, we're gonna get this again. I don't know why the thing insists upon doing that. But these guys are also weak against fire. And just so you know, if you want to take them out quickly enough, use her fire. Yep, I just leveled up again. That won't make much difference. These guys actually have another form, and it's much stronger, and it is weak against Quake, but sadly, Quake becomes to the point, well, we'll go over that later. For now, watch as this awesome power destroys in the land war. Sadly, they're not that strong against, well, anyway, we're going to go ahead and do this. This claw saved me. Here's how to use it. Select the guitar, hold the A button down, and press the control pad. Now it's yours. Receive the cat claw. Now she'll start using weapons like Tristan. Now she'll start using weapons like Tristan. Now we can use this. Which means I'm going to have to cover the mic. Hang on. Because if I don't have both my hands on the controller, I can't do that. Now, what we're going to do... This may sound silly, but I'm going to go back to town. And I'm going to wipe out all the creatures in this room. Don't worry. I'll be showing up enemies. At least a few new enemies. I need to go back anyway, but... because you can't get seeds until... well, anyway. Actually, if you're really low on cash, I recommend... or gold pieces, or whatever they call it, or GP in this game. I recommend you come down here. It may be a long trek, but it's worth the while. And I'm going to show you why. Because, well, this tower always has explosives. It doesn't change. It's one good thing about the focus tower that you'll find. Unlike most places might carry a few bombs here and there or explosives, but other than that, they're not worth the hassle. So, anyway, we're going to heal up, and then we're going to continue on. After I've gone to the bone dungeon again, because I need to get some... Now, what that will do, as well, is give you a better encounter rate, just like a seed will. The counter rate, I mean, all your wizard spells will be what they're supposed to be. And there's one particular item that you can only use in battle, and that's the refreshments. And they're good for making your spells, refreshed. Anyway, I will see you momentarily. Hopefully this time the thing really doesn't crash. Okay, so right quick, skeletons are weak against swords, and that didn't exactly say it, but then the biggest actual weak against is cure. Especially if you want to get to the battle quick enough, I recommend using it. We'll be right back. This guy is actually weak against life the first time you meet him. When he's a boss. This is weak against, well, pretty much even, I think he's weak against Quake, but I'm going to use it anyway. Well, it kind of is, but he isn't. Okay, be back. And it appears those guys are weak against Quake as well. Okay. Alright, now, what these guys are actually weak against, hold on a moment. And the Basilics, I'm not really sure what they're weak against, but just in case. There you go. You don't want to put cure on them, or at least get them taken out before you use the cure. Anyway, at this point, this is where you get seeds. But you can actually kind of farm it, but you don't need to. I'd say the maximum you should have, more than anything, is maybe about 9 or however many it takes for per boss. Okay, see you later. Now, you may be wondering why I'm back here again. Well, because I was checking out something. Apparently you can get cure potions here, and you can restock on your bloms here. I guess that doesn't change. I could not remember that if it saved me. But anyway, I will meet you at the dungeon, or where we should be. And you might be wondering why I'm back in the Sand Temple. You may be wondering why I'm back in the Sand Temple. Because, well, I'm going to show you. There's no reason to be in here. I never really come back in here at all. But, just to show you, there's no point being here except if you want to hear the music. Anyway, enough about that. That's just beautiful music. Alright. See you there. These guys... Drop the phone there. Anyway, these guys are actually weak against thunder. Well, doesn't really say that, but I think they are. I'm not gonna swing on that. They are kind of. Yeah, you've seen this guy before. Okay, Wow, a 2-for-1 special. Land turtle and Sparna. These are the first time you'll ever see of a turtle. I was gonna go ahead and shut out the turtles anyway, but since it's in this one battle, and these are a next evolution of birds. These guys are weak against shoot attacks, as well as I think thunder. I don't know. But land turtles are definitely weak against axe attacks. I don't know why they consider morning stars as land attack, but needless to say they do. So let's go ahead and give them a shoot attack. Shoot attacks include ninja stars, just in case you wondered. And it also saves you on spells, I suppose. But anyway, I'm going to have her defend. And that's one spell we do not have. You'll also see plenty of spells we'll never have. So, yeah, that was the first time you ever got to see that. I would have shown them off in this battle, but there's no point since we already seen them. See you in a little bit. And here we go, the next floor. This is the second floor. Well, I meet you after I get the rest of this, okay? And now we are on the second part of this one floor. Okay, see you in a little bit. Yep, defeated all the enemies here and up there. So, next is this floor. This is where the boss is. And unfortunately, we can't get to him. And even if we could, which we cannot, without going through the enemies, I'm going to take them all out anyway. And I'll see you in a little bit. And this will be the second to last. And then we'll be seeing the third. And the fourth, which will be actually part of the final deal when we get to be and finally meet the boss. And we're here at the third part. Now, shall I show you? I have leveled up. Off screen. Wasn't really trying to level up, but you can't help that when you get so many battles. And look at that. My magic has grown. My speed is gone. But, unfortunately, yeah. So, I used up quite a bit of bombs. Or, excuse me, explosives. Anyway, she seems to be strong against wind. And I'll see you in a little bit, since I kill up this guy. Bye-bye. Okay, we have. And at this point, this chest here only contains arrows. See? See that right there? Arrows. It contains that. Anyway, since we have plenty of seeds, I'm going to do that right now. If you are low on health, I would suggest you use a cure potion, cure spell, but we only need 2 seeds for this battle coming up. And we're going to save. And this is the battle. And after this, I might call it. Ooh, well. We don't usually get this. We usually get something else. But this is a rare occasion. Anyway, you've already seen Sparna. But I'm going to go ahead and do this. I don't know what his weakness is. And I don't know what his health is. And I'm not going to give you... Oh, his health is only 500. Nope. Not going to do that. That's bull crap to me. Always good to heal up. And I like to mix it up sometimes. I don't always do this when I'm fighting these guys. But either way. I'm going to use a shoot attack. And speaking of cure, I'm going to use this. Yeah, sometimes it's good to actually let the main character, the leader, make him do the healing for a while. And let's see. Yeah, I'm going to make her attack. Or let her attack. Oh, you're kidding me. I'm going to give her one more chance because I got to heal up again. The hell was that, you dummy? Missed. Yep, strong against Earthquake. Of course, he blinded me. Don't need to see to be able to use spells, apparently. So I don't know. Strong against Fatal Attack. Oh yeah, I've never showed this off yet. Best time there's any, I guess. But it's better you use it after you use a seed. Which, you know, like immediately after instead of using any spells. But anyway. Dead. And there you have it. That must be the Libra crest. Let's take it and go to the Libra temple. There's a mark there that looks just like a design on the crest. Stand on it and we'll be warped to the Life Temple. And you might be wondering why I used it. Well, that's why. Well, anyway, since the enemies are gone, I suppose we could walk out. Is there an interesting spell coming up later on that will make everything more or less to the point that I don't actually have to walk out? Actually, I'm going to meet you to the exit. See you later. Alright, so you might be wondering why I'm here again. This is a sand temple. And there's a few reasons. I actually wanted to explain that the only reason you should ever have to come in here is for the main storyline, which is when you get Tristan. Once you've gotten Tristan, there's not much point going in here. That's what I failed to mention. And this is where I'm going to leave it off. And I just thought I'd say that because if I go and do this one point and then end it and then try and do the next dungeon before we can do what we need to do in order to save everything, which will be explained later. Anyway, it would be too much of a short session, so I'm going to save that for the next episode. So I was thinking about going ahead and doing it, and I thought, well, I was going to go ahead and do this anyway. But in any case, I'll be right back. As you can tell, I've saved. So, that is where we shall end it. This has been DbdKmp Plays Final Fantasy Mystic Quest Episode 6. And I will see you in the next episode of the DbdKmp Plays Final Fantasy Mystic Quest Episode 7. Well, we will continue on, and I might go ahead and start on the next dungeon afterwards, but I don't know. And then finish it in the next part, I don't know. But then again, maybe not so much. Anyway, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.